Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Klay Thompson is out there with Washington, and it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Atlanta, Young runs point with Bogdanovic at the 2. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Big Dog in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Brent, for a lot of fans, this is the best time of year. Any team can find reasons to be optimistic.
And I love looking on the bright side early on. The young players have room to grow, and every fault seems to be fixable.
Here's Young. And Gafford with the block. And he gets it back. Counted from distance.
And Trae Young playing floor general. He's so good and so quick at finding the open man.
Young against Doncic to the paint. Washington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win one, lose one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit that this team comes in composed with a goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
It's both from the stripe. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Doncic against Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the Hawks on the break. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovic. Over Irving. Again, Atlanta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They get it back. Here's Gafford. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Young. Up and over Doncic. Another one falls for Atlanta.
It's all about smart choices, and Trae Young's making them right now.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Young against Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Young. The Mavs get their last shot to go. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Atlanta now. 3-point lead. Outside Young. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Atlanta.
Showing no mercy. Young gets free with the clean dribble move.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Capella can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
They really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Inside, here's Johnson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
P.J. Washington, his first, team second. At the line for Atlanta.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now here's Doncic. 35 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. It's scooped up. The kick out to Young. Second chance effort. Mavericks with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Doncic passes to Irving. Fires the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Bogdanovich passes to Young. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And Washington powers it through.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Here's Doncic. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And the dunk by Gafford.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
So it's Atlanta now, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Yep, that one goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Irving with the drive. High post Gafford. Back to Irving. Pass to Lively. 4-3. Hunter with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Daniels. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. There's the triple. Pass to Lively. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Green. Over Hunter. And that one's long. Tipped away. The Hawks trailing. Here's Daniels. Thompson with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Here's Daniels. Green covering. Daniels misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Lively. Now here's Irving. Now Gafford. Back to Irving. And here is Green. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Okongwu with the rebound.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Gafford finds Thompson. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Young inside. He's guarded by Irving. Young with the bucket. Young's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Young against Irving. Pass to Green. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rejected by Okongwu.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Shot is up. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Irving with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Gafford. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He has 6.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Young against Irving. Deflected. Now Green. 8 points in his last timeout. Thompson finds Irving. Over Young.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Irving. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Johnson is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Big Dog in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Big Dog. The 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. And Irving gets it to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Count it.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Big Dog. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Big Dog's got 5 points now this quarter. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Doncic with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Lets it go from 14. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Washington.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Big Dog can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Big Dog. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Doncic outside. Thompson scanning the floor. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. There's the block.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
Big Dog passes to Bogdanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nance. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Doncic. To the paint. Out left to the wing. Marshall passes to Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Big Dog. They swipe it. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 10 points. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson on the wing. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. That one no good. Good D by Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Washington passes to Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
That's good from Doncic. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Bogdanovic, and it's Trae Young in for Daniels. Doncic hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by Exum.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Doncic. Here's Lively. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Young can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Grimes. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And there's the lob. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then Monday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now here's Doncic. Lets it fly. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well.
Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Johnson, and the Mavericks with some changes. Irving's checked in for Grimes, and it's Hardy in for Doncic. And he can't hit the second. Here's Exum. No points so far. Marshall passes to Irving. Back to Marshall. Good D by Bay.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. And here are the Mavericks now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Irving for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Bay. Fires the 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving driving in, and the shot goes in. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Hunter. From the top of the key. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Irving against Hunter. Here's Exum. Off target with the 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And he jams it home with authority.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Pass to Lively. It's stolen by Okongwu. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Bay. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Young. Irving, no good. Johnson against Irving. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They came together in the second period and managed to claw their way to a 1-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
You have to love the second quarter. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.